There's fighting and chasing and winning in this week's Surf News Roundup. Ooh, exciting. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the surf podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the news and truths about what it takes to be surfing. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. Well, there have been some lineup tensions going pretty much full fight club at Steamer Lane. A surf session at Steamer Lane in Santa Cruz escalated into a physical altercation after a dispute linked to a previous incident in the water, reportedly involving cliff jumping into the lineup. According to video shared online, the confrontation began with an exchange in the surf before one surfer allegedly chased the other and threatened him. The two then moved the conflict to shore, where it turned into a proper fight on the staircase leading down to the break. One of the surfers, identified as a 6th-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, said he restrained the other individual rather than escalating the situation further, and demanded an apology. Honestly, why are surfers still so bloody angry? Hawaiʻi crowns first ever high school surfing state championships. Woohoo! Hawaiʻi has officially held its first statewide high school surfing championship, marking the sport's debut as a recognized school competition. We've been talking about this for months now, and it's finally happened. The 2-day event took place at Pismo Beach Park on Maui's North Shore, with nearly 100 student athletes competing across shortboard, longboard, and bodyboard divisions. Waialua High, an intermediate school, won the girls' state championship, and Kahuku High, an intermediate school, won the boys' state championship. The recognition of surfing as an official high school sport follows years of lobbying and a recent allocation of about $1.4 million in state funding. Previously, most school-based surfing programs operated as clubs, often requiring students to cover costs themselves. This is truly great news for surfing. Kids learning surf etiquette at school. Just kidding. But no, really. And adaptive surfing championships are underway in Waikiki. The 2026 Hawaiʻi Adaptive Surfing Championships are taking place at Queen's Surf Break in Waikiki from May 5th to May 8th. Now in its 18th year, the event is part of the Adaptive Surfing Professionals World Tour and features more than 90 athletes competing across multiple adaptive divisions. Competitions run daily from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. alongside a program of community events, including an opening ceremony at the Duke Kahanamoku statue, film screenings as well, and a closing awards ceremony. Good luck, everyone. And Steph Gilmore is so back. What a turn of events. Stephanie Gilmore has won the Gold Coast Pro, securing her 34th World Surf League event victory and her 7th career win at Snapper Rocks. Steph defeated Brazil's Luana Silva in the final, posting a 9.5-point ride to seal the win. We still don't know how these points work. The results follows early exit at Bells Beach and Margaret River, where Stephanie was eliminated in opening heats, prompting questions about her return after a 2-year break from competitions. Why were you even questioning this? So quick to judge. How you like them apples now, huh? Dog surfing tour draws crowds in Pismo Beach. Of course it does. The World Dog Surfing Championship Exhibition Tour, that is a long name, has expanded to California's Central Coast with a recent stop in Pismo Beach, drawing large crowds. Everybody loves dogs. The event featured dogs competing in surf heats judged on criteria such as ride length, stability, and overall performance. Organize cited Pismo Beach accessible wave conditions and strong surf culture as key reasons for the location. We still don't know how we feel about this whole dog surfing thing. We think we would feel better if we knew that the dogs are really enjoying it, but dogs are not confirming it. So, this is going to be an outstanding issue. But hey, local businesses and spectators turned out in large numbers, with organizers confirming plans to return next year following the event's success. So, no end in sight. Ooh, a surfer chased out of water by sea lion in New Zealand. A surfer in New Zealand was forced out of the water after being chased by a, quotation marks, aggressive sea lion during a session. And the bigger question is, should we feel bad about it? The incident, captured by a photographer on shore because, of course, showed the sea lion pursuing the surfer through the lineup and onto the beach. You can hear me laughing here. The surfer reportedly used his board, wait for it, defensively before retreating fully. Such encounters are pretty uncommon, but everyone knows it's their home, not ours, so be prepared for marine wildlife to act territorial just in case. Longest-running longboard contest returns to Santa Cruz. The Santa Cruz Longboard Union Club Invitational, what's with the long names? Described by organizers as the longest-running longboard contest in the United States, will take place May 23rd to May 24th at Steamer Lane. Maybe no more fighting on Steamer Lane, please. The event is expected to feature nearly 200 surfers from across California, competing as part of the coalition of surfing clubs. Didn't know such a thing existed. In addition to competition, although I think this is why these competitions are actually happening, the event will include a vendor marketplace with more than a dozen local businesses offering surf-related goods, as well as food and drinks. The event is free and open to the public. Food and drinks, probably not free. We wish we lived closer and could visit. And that's all for today. Check out the waipaiweekly.com for our free newsletter, more stories, and the surf directory for upcoming surf retreats, local events, and community listings. Thanks for listening. And I hope you get some waves this week.